Omni, thank you for 109 months. Scott, thank you for 11 months. Nuked, thank you for the biddies. Wait, did that say huge Dan? No, that's not a sub alert. But I have now spoken it into the world, and it's just a matter of time. Congratulations, Dan, on getting your own custom sub alert. Whisper Dan, thank you for 74 months. Oh, I feel awful. Coestar added permitted term. I hate the French again. Tired. Um, I had forgotten why I'm so fucking tired. That's because a thunder only storm rolled through at like 5 a.m. this morning, and so at 5 o'clock, I was blasted awake by one of those thunderclaps that's like, oh, I think the neighborhood exploded. I'm not sure. I think I have to check and see if anything's left. Basically, the loudest sound I feel like I've ever heard in my life. So I was shocked awake out of bed. Yeah, absolutely clapped my ear cheeks. This, of course, did set off the littles. And then they were up, So every subsequent bit of thunder was, bark worthy. And I tried to ride it out, but eventually I gave in. I took the littles so Nakomi could sleep in peace, and went over and basically didn't go back to sleep. So I've been awake since then, and I forgot. So when I got back, we got back like right at stream time. We spent the day out because today is our anniversary. Basically, I took Nakomi around and we did fish things. She has some new fish. Fish. All cool. It was hotter than expected today. Found out that the damn AC in our car isn't working. So it's been a day of feeling like, just when it's a little too warm and then the day feels like it's collecting on you. So I just wanted to take a break when I got back, and and then I fell asleep in my chair, sort of, but just in a bad way. And I sort of snapped awake. I'm like, wait, what year is it? Oh God, I feel awful. And that was I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes ago. And here I am. I wanted to play some more Expedition 33, but I feel so dog shit. I didn't want to waste a Claire Obscure stream on the me that I am serving up right now. Woof. Then you must be feeling like shit as well, Craig. Also, I saw what you guys were talking about. Michigan under attack right now by the sky. I thought one of the benefits of moving up Michigan way was that it was less tornado full, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Looks like there's two radar indicated tornadoes going on right now. Although there's a just wall of shit that Michigan is getting slapped by right now, from what I can see. Where my tornadohq.com heads at? Anybody else? Anybody else get on there and stare at that shit when there's a big red blotch hanging over your town? There are, good lord. So there's a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, and then there's a big wall of tornado possible warnings, and then two active over. Oh my god! Basically, straddling Lansing. It looks like north and south of Lansing targeted right now. Rip Charlotte. Charlotte looks like it's right in the path of destruction. Oh fuck! I didn't know Holland was in Michigan. All this time. I do think Michigan gets a lot less tornadoes, right? Michigan's sort of on the tippy tail end of Tornado Alley, I think. And then there's like one little severe thunderstorm warning in South Carolina, all by itself, hanging out down there. Fewer tornadoes, more snow. Yeah. I just have been like, it's funny because I grew up in Ohio, so I'm familiar with the existence of tornadoes, their common occurrence. And for the most part, they don't do as much as you would expect given their frequency. But I still just can't totally settle with the idea of like having a place that might get erased one day off of the face of the earth. 8 to 12 inches. Woof. That is so much all at once. Hurricanes are, of course, vastly worse. I mean, they are essentially a giant tornado. Um, Although, so it's obviously it's way more damage, but it's a lot less focused, I think. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that. I mean, a tornado is fairly scary to me because it's just like this finger that comes down from the sky, and it's a line of destruction wherever it goes. And if it hits a house, the house is gone. You know what I mean? Depends on the power level of the tornado, of course, but yeah, it's just there's something spooky about it, especially so if you have in your head that image of having seen one in the distance. It's a spooky fucking thing. It's so uncanny. Whereas a hurricane is just this wall of destruction. It's less focused, but obviously there's way more damage done by hurricanes in general. In fact, I don't know whether the like severe wind power damage is worse or if the following flood or accompanying flood is worse. Probably the flood, because I'd say the flood is what really fucks stuff like in a more permanent way with a hurricane, right? I've seen a few real tornadoes in my life. Most in the far distance, which is creepy, and a few in the near distance, which is more creepy. I've seen a lot of the aftermath of tornadoes as well. Yeah. I think what gives tornadoes a little bit of extra creepiness is that they have a sort of real life kaiju quality to them. Does that make sense? Does anybody else feel that? I feel like that's something that they have in a way that hurricanes don't. It feels like something walking across the land. Well, I mean that is true in SimCity, especially on the Super Nintendo. It was essentially tornadoes and Bowser, which Bowser stood in for the kaiju. Essentially, were like the same disaster in SimCity. Um, excuse me, sorry. Also, I had to put this banger on. Since last night, I've listened to it. I've looked it up multiple times. I keep listening to it. It's such a good fucking track. I think someone pointed out last night. It might have been Doug, but it's called "Rain from the Ground." Here's the particular one I'm playing right now. Oh, someone else. Sorry, Doug. I can't quite remember. I'll bet it was same color name or something. Or yeah, maybe it was because you threw it in the Discord that I thought that. I'm really excited to hear what else they have in store for us musically in the game. I don't know if that's weird. I get excited about video game music. Oh, yeah. I just have no damn energy left after today. and it's basically supposed to do the same thing. Oh no, oh. Oh god, there's four now? Holy shit. Hmm. They're still all just radar indicated. They're not sighted, so they're unconfirmed. But now it's two north of Lansing and two south of Lansing. Ugh. Jesus. Lansing was the place that we really had our eye on too. This is souring Lansing for me. Parry these fucking tornadoes. Stand outside with a stick. It's okay. I have perfect timing. You've heard Lansing is garbage? It's pretty rough. Um, yeah, I don't know. I probably won't food. I mean, I usually don't replay tracks so soon. Let me check out this theme. Let's see what this is. The Weather Channel Storm Alert 2006 theme. Yes. Holy shit, let's go. Yeah, real life battle music. What the fuck? This song was composed by Chris Kennedy as a staff composer. Clean Cuts Music, now Noise Distillery for TWC. They usually weren't credited, but he recently stepped forward on Twitter. Pfft. Mr. Blue Sky, enemy type boss, health 231,000. Description. Oh my god, this is so long. There's phases, there's a full like character description for fighting the sky. Imagine hearing this during tornado warning and seeing a health bar. Everybody gangsta till Mother Nature uses her desperation move. Protagonist, Storm, why are you doing this? Storm, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Information, defeat the storm and protect the surrounding area. When you wanted to make JRPG music, but you get hired by the Weather Channel instead. Yeah, that initial beat there at the beginning of this track is 100% a news channel stinger, but it's just 1 second, and then it just totally goes off the fucking chain. I love the way they worked the Weather Channel motif into this. They really went out all out with this. I think the Weather Channel is my favorite RPG. Between this and the Pictionary NES theme, I think we should have a genre of music called bangers for the stupidest shit. This is a really fucking good track. What in the hell? I've never heard this before, ever. Taking Dance Water Dance to a whole new level. Apparently, people were attributing this to random Japanese game composers before they discovered who the real composer was. Amazing. Yeah, the NES Pictionary soundtrack is wild, and that's what's his name? Shit, it's Tim something. Uh, for those of you who've never heard it, what the fuck is his name? Tim. It was just Pictionary. Tim. Someone in chat, I'm surely remembers. I have very much enjoyed the previous 92 months. Dino. Thank you for 92 months. Anywho, here's the title screen theme from Pictionary on the NES. It goes insanely hard, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, Tim Fallon. Yeah. Listen to that shit. I mean, this one's a fucking meme, but there's actually a number of Tim Fallon tracks that I really, really like a lot. There's some spy game. He did insane shit with like no no sound chip at all, just manipulating speaker noise frequencies, and still managed to make like fucking insane chiptune tracks. I mean, this fucking rips. Let me see if I can find the one that I'm thinking of though, because it really, really tickled my ear. Tune Fallen. What am I doing? Tune Fallen. That's his stage name. Tune Fallen Spy something. That's like X. I think in the name. Is it Agent X? It might be 1985. I don't know if this is the one I'm thinking of. This might be ear poison. I'm gonna turn it way down. This is what I'm talking about, where it's like there isn't even a sound chip or any instruments. This is just hurting the speaker, punishing the speaker until it makes the sound I want. Isn't that sick? This isn't the track I'm thinking of. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Listen to that. Ooh. How is he getting chords out of this? And like pads. He's getting like synth pads. Yeah, how did he harmonize this? Because the way this works is like a ton of shit happening really fast, like turning it on and off extremely quickly at different frequencies. So he can't even play a sound at the like more than one sound at the same time. So he can only do these sort of like things that sound like chords by doing a bunch of shit really fast near together. Does that make sense? It sounds like it should be impossible. Also, every one of his songs is like a it's like a free form train of thought thing. It's not none of them are like structured like a song. They just start and you're on a journey until the journey reaches its destination. you you're just following along because you just really don't have like a normal song structure. And that's not an insult. It's a compliment. It's crazy music. Insane. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of it is a little bit. I could understand if people find it rough to listen to. Hold on. ZX Spectrum 1-bit music. Star Tip 2. Whoa. Sorry, there's like one I'm looking for. I'm trying to see if I can just track it down quickly. Oh, this one. This is the one. Listen to this weird beat and the fucking crazy like soloing on top of it. Sorry, this sounds like shit. Are you hearing that? It's Agent X2 title music. I'm gonna see if I can find a better recording of it because does it sounds so fucking cool, but it's just hard to get one that doesn't make your ears bleed. I think some people have taken some of his tracks and like cleaned them up so they're a bit more listenable. I didn't know we were gonna go down this path, so I wasn't prepared to actually track it down. Maybe this one. Let me see. Oh, this seems safer. This seems cleaner. Yeah, listen to this. Listen to that bass. This track is insane. Yeah, this isn't the ZX Spectrum version. This is an NES 2A03 cover. I think it does lose a little bit in the transition. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here's another one. I do still want to capture like a an easier listening version of the actual original track. This is a little better. It's still pretty rough. There is a term for it. I don't remember the term, unfortunately. These chords coming up though. Right here. Sorry folks. I can just fall down a rabbit hole with this shit so easily. It's silly. I love the like alarm sound. It's so good. It's such a perfect addition to the track. Nice, Doug. Yep, there it is. There's another NES game that he did that is insane. Oh god. Hold on. Sorry. It's just I am just letting it make insane noises at us. Um oh, Solstice. Yeah, Solstice is nuts. Listen to the way it starts. Do 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 do. Boom. What the fuck? Yeah, right? Just this beginning is so funny to me. Haha, fantasy game. Isn't that crazy? Mm. Mm. Oh, we're on the fucking fellowship now. It is very prog rock. Extremely prog rock. Well, this is because this is on the NES. So this there were four instruments on the NES. There's like a sawtooth, a square wave. Uh, there's a noise track. Actually, that might be the sawtooth. But yeah, you had like four instruments. And if you had one of the fancy chips like the BRC6, you had six instruments. Ah, fantasy. Fantasy adventure. Never mind. Yeah, the disc system also let you have a bit more. The Metroid and Legend of Zelda soundtracks for the NES are expanded on the disc system versions. Well, yeah, he would have written all of this music basically by hand in assembly. He also did Silver Surfer on the NES. That sounds like this. Mm. One of the worst games on the NES. I mean, this is straight up chiptune demo music. This is very similar to like what you would get in Commodore 64 demos and shit like that. That is so good. Get the hell out of here. Oh, I forgot he also did Ghouls and Ghosts. But don't get excited. It's so funny because when I originally went down the Tim Fallon rabbit hole and I saw you did Ghouls and Ghosts, I was like, oh, holy shit, I gotta hear a Tim Fallon cover of the Ghouls and Ghosts music. Well, they kind of let him do whatever. It's it's not the same. It's good. This is C64. I don't know why this tickles me so much, but it's just like what you're expecting to hear is, hold on. Let me find it for the unacquainted here. Wow, it's been like completely overtaken by the by this version by Tim. I think this should be it. Yeah. This is this is the normal ghouls and ghosts or ghouls and goblins. So I was hoping for like a Tim Fallon cover. Instead, Tim is over here like that was arcade. Tim's version is Commodore 64 here. Man, listen to that shit. The way he's just sliding around. Meanwhile, the Weather Channel. Yeah, the one I was just playing was the Commodore 64. The original arcade version of Ghouls and Ghosts was this. And I guess this would have been on Capcom's basically original arcade hardware and chips. This sounds like a joke compared to Tim's music. It's a classic. I don't want to denigrate it, but it's it sounds almost silly by comparison. Boom 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 boom. Yeah, I mean these were the original Souls games. Oh, you beat the game? No, you didn't. Give it to us one more time. Then maybe we'll say you beat the game. Every Ghouls and Ghosts. They were so. They really stuck to that. My personal favorite version of the soundtrack from these games would be the Super Nintendo one. The first track on the Super Nintendo soundtrack is Satan Strikes Again. This here. How did this happen? How did we get here? I mean, this isn't the title screen, of course. Well, it's the attract mode. Here we go. Listen to that. Yes. I will always love Super Nintendo music. Just the way it sounds, the way those samples sound is so good to me. Chew, did you come in here and fart and bark? Or do your barks just smell like farts? All right. Y'all, I think I need to go sleep. I just do not feel fantastic. But we have checked on in. I thank you for hanging out and for your patience with me, as always. I appreciate you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.